So what you need to do is set up your still life. I've just been into the kitchen and I've got 3 different items, and I wanted them to be not all exactly the same height or the same width or the same shape, so that I had more of an interesting composition. So the next thing you need to do is you need to, in your sketchbook, you need to start mapping it out. And one of the most important things you need to think about is the proportion of the items. So you need to make sure that the tallest one is tallest and the shortest one is shortest. But another thing you need to make sure is you need to look at this. See how they're not all in a straight line. Anything closer towards you, you're going to draw further down the paper, and anything further away will start higher. And when you first start, just lightly sketch the rough idea out onto your piece of paper. Don't put too much detail in case you need to change it. I'm already thinking that my bottle is maybe a bit short and my jar in the middle is maybe not quite the right angle, but I've only done it very lightly so I can rub it out. And the other thing I want you to really take care about is you see this line here. This is the back of the shelf that these items are sitting on. What you need to do is you need to look at that and see where on your items, where does it touch down? Somewhere like that. So then you go back to your picture and you can think, oh, okay, it's somewhere like that. So then you can put it in. It's about that. Where is it on the Tabasco bottle? I would say it's right in the middle here. So then I go down to my drawing, and where's the middle of the Tabasco bottle? It's about there. So then I know where to put that back line in. So another thing is, where's the front line going to go? Where's the front of the shelf? Don't be tempted to always draw the line underneath exactly where your items are, because actually if you look at it, if the bottle is here, the front of the shelf is a couple of inches in front of it. So go back to your drawing and you can think the front shelf is probably about there. So now that I've put in those lines, you can already see that my bottles they're not floating anymore. They're properly sitting down. The next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to look for the shadows. Now, because I'm working here, it's very bright. I've got a little window here. So the light's coming in this way, which means the shadows are all cast off behind them that way. So the next thing I'm going to do is look at where the light hits my objects and put the shadows in. So even while I've been doing this sketch, the light's changed quite a lot. So if you're using natural light, you'll have to work quite quickly. But this is what I need you to do. I want you to find some objects, make a nice composition of them, and then do a pencil sketch, focusing on the composition, scale, and the proportion, as well as a little bit of shadow. Make sure you put in the front of whatever it is they're sitting on, if you can see it, and the back, because that will really help us. Okay, good luck.